Good morning, everyone. It's Lori Staley, Addicted Stamper with Stampin' Up, and it is Thursday, September 7th, 2023. Welcome to Creativity Delivered. We're going to play with Sending Cheer this morning, and I'm going to give you a minute to find me. If you saw my post, I've been up like, oh my God, I think it was like 5:18 I woke up this morning. So I might need a second cup of coffee, but I don't know why. I've been doing that the last couple of mornings. All right. If you're on, make sure you say hello. Give me a shout out, a like, or a love. Hey, Linda. Good morning. Good morning, Thelma. Good to see you, lovely ladies. Thank you for sharing. I so appreciate that. Oh my goodness. So let's do a little housekeeping. Yesterday was a big day. So big, in fact, some things sold out, which we were worried about, right? But the good news is that some of it is going to be back in, hopefully next week. That's the anticipated date. That autumn designer series paper that we all love is supposed to be back next week. And I think it was Shining Brightly was the Christmas paper that I wasn't able to get, along with Glow in the Dark. So if you signed up for my paper share, I'm not going to be able to get Glow in the Dark. I am going to hold until next week to get the two that are supposed to come back in. So the only one that will be missing is Glow in the Dark. So I am going to exchange that for one of the new papers that we're going to talk about in just a second. But first, Paper Pumpkin. This one was designed by Shelley herself. Good morning, Louisa. Good to see you. So the From the Heart kit has cute little treat holders and some note cards in it. Time is running out. If you want this kit, you need to sign up by the 10th if you are not already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So you have just a few days to take care of that. Somebody just sent me a text. Hold on. Got rid of that. The new papers. So yesterday, in addition to this fabulous catalog launching, which we can now gladly open the pages, right? Beautiful, beautiful products in there. We also launched 5 papers, 4 designer series papers with patterns, and then 1 silver and gold glimmer paper. So these are the patterns. This one coordinates with the Santa Claus set in front of the catalog. Let's see if I can find that page for you quickly. Yep, I can. He's on page 11. Okay, the old-fashioned Santa. I love this. I did order it yesterday. I'm not sure I'll be able to do the coloring justice, but I did order it. And this paper, Traditions of St. Nick, coordinates with that bundle. So that'll be fun. Then we've got some tartan plaid. That's a specialty paper. We've got some delightful floral to carry us into the spring and fall. And we've got some shiny Christmas specialty paper as well. But this one, the silver and gold adhesive backed glimmer paper. I can't wait to get that. I love the fact that it's adhesive backed. I can't wait to try die cutting with it because I think it's going to make life a whole lot easier. So if you missed these or you haven't placed your order yet, you definitely want to check these out. You notice while supplies last, it released yesterday. These papers were originally planned to be part of a celebration when we were doing 2 celebrations a year. Now that we're down to 1, they decided to release them with the annual catalog. So, mini catalog. So I don't know how much we have, and I don't know how long the supplies will last. So again, if you're interested in any of the designer series papers or that beautiful silver and gold adhesive back glimmer paper, I recommend you order it sooner rather than later. We also yesterday released a Christmas Everywhere kit. Really cool. If you like bright colors for Christmas, we've got some palm trees, some cacti, lots of fun images in here. There is a Lost Lagoon ink spot. So, and as you can see, there's a greeting there. So there is going to be a little bit of stamping with this. And that is also in the store in the kit collection section. So you can check that out there. What else? I think there's a new bundle with a punch out there too. I saw it and then I didn't, but now supposedly it's back in the store. So you can look for that under the new, what's new. That should pop up. The punch is really cool. So when I order those papers next week, I'll probably be grabbing that bundle too. Hey, Donna, good morning. Oh, I know what's next. The winner of the cards that we did together last Thursday is Christy Newton. So Christy, I don't know that you're on, but I am going to put these over here with your name on, hopefully. Oh, no. I'm telling you, I'm going to nail my Post-it notes to the table because they constantly disappear. But anyway, I'm going to put your note on because I think I'm seeing you tomorrow night. I don't know. I know there's a lot of folks that aren't able to make it. We have Bunko tomorrow night. So what do you think about a Bunko, a Stampin' Bunko? Give me a comment on that. What would you think about that? Would you be interested in something like that? I've been playing with that in my head. Of course, the prizes would be Stampin' Up stuff. Hey, Tina, good morning. Congratulations, Christy. Thank you. Thank you for watching and commenting. All right. And then it is a new month. And I guess this is my first time live with you guys in September, right? So let's take a look at September's Just Cards. Oops. There we go. Those are the Just Cards for September. How do you get these cards? You get these cards when you place a minimum $35 product order on my website using my host code for the month, which is right here for you. And there's my website. When your order hits $50, you're going to get embellishment for free. And this month it's going to be the red and green festive pearls just in time for Christmas, right? So again, $35, you get the card kits, all 5 with envelopes and a PDF. $50 product order, you receive all of that plus the embellishment, which is going to be the red and green festive pearls. Now, I reserve the right to substitute. If for some reason I can't get them at the end of September, I'll pick something else for you, but that's the plan, is the red and green festive pearls. And you can come to the in-person class if you're local. You can do a porch pickup if you're local, or if we're mailing, we request $4 postage to get those out to you. All right. So today we're going to talk about my Creativity Delivered series. So this is a new monthly series that I started last month. There will be some options coming for it in the future, but for right now, it is a monthly class that you can purchase. We are playing with one of my favorites out of the new catalog. And a lot of people said, oh, I didn't see that set. So it's one of those that maybe you overlooked. But look at the great Christmas images. We've got the gingerbread man. I'm a sucker for gingerbread. We've got the Christmas stocking. We've got a great present. We've got a cute little envelope. We've got some holly here for you, to from, so you can make tags, because guess what? When I show you the dies, open me, no peeking, sending cheer, XO, and ho. As in ho, ho, ho. So here are the dies, and they're fabulous as well. Look, I have them on magnetic sheet. It's shocking. A new set, and it's already on magnetic sheet. Where did you come from? So you can see the stocking, the gingerbread man, Santa's hat has a little hole in it there, which I didn't poke the red out of. We've got a heel and a toe on the stocking, as well as a cuff. Here's our present. This is fur for the hat. Another little tag, some hearts that you can stamp on your snowman, and then your berries and your holly. So that's really cool, but you can create tags or you can use them on cards like we're going to do today. So this is a fun set. Now, with the class, you will need this bundle, okay? That's not included in your class. But what you are going to get is a full pack. This is a partial because I'm using it, obviously. A full pack of these gorgeous glittery adhesive back glitter sequins. So they're nice and flat, no problems with mailing, right? And you've got the green, the white, and the blue here. And I'm not even using the Stampin' Up colors because one of these days I am going to write them on the back of the packaging. You're going to get the brand new Christmas Tidings embossing folder as part of your class. How cool is that? This is a really cool folder, and it can go in the portrait orientation, or you can use it in the landscape orientation because the words go across this way and some go across this way. So you can use it in either direction. There's ornaments going in the right direction. There's a a gingerbread that goes this way, so you can pick and choose by your card which direction you want that to go. Oh, sorry guys, hold on 1 second. I need to get it. Ooh, get a drink. Sorry. I inhaled something and it went right into my throat. Okay, and then the other thing that you're going to get as part of your class is the beautiful A Walk in the Forest paper. This is Stampin' Up special paper in this catalog. This one, for every pack of this that we sell, they're donating $3 to charity. I love that. And look at these patterns. Aren't they great? This does coordinate. The ones facing left will coordinate with the bear punch. Awesome, awesome. Lovely red and green. Traditional colors, right? We've got snowy colors and we've got the red and green colors. Love that. Lots of pretty snowflakes. Cute little trees. We used this, I think, on our box a couple weeks ago when we played with the festive tag kit. I say a couple weeks ago. I cannot believe it's the middle of September next month or next week. So you're going to get a half a pack of this designer series paper, cut down to 6x6 for ease of mailing. If you want 12 by 12, let me know. I'll figure out what the postage cost would be, because it might be a little bit more than the standard $9. And I'll figure that out for you. Okay, so again, you're going to get enough supplies to make 2 of each of the cards that we're going to make today. You're going to get the embossing folder, the gems, and a half pack of the Walk to Remember paper. Let me show you the first project. The first project was actually my card swap for leadership. And I wanted to show you the other swaps that I got, but the bag has disappeared. I don't know if it didn't make it home with me. I don't know what happened to it, but if I ever see it, I'll be sure to share them with you, but I think it might be gone. Either that or TSA liked the cards and decided to keep them. I'm not sure. But anyway, I had to play with the gingerbread men. Such a cute card. And of course, this little tag is what we're going to use as our label, right? We're using cinnamon cider for the card base. We're going to mount a layer of basic white. It's got to be the bigger layer though. Oh, maybe we're going to mount a layer of basic white. Thank you, Corinne. Time is flying by, that's for sure. More than you know. All right. I thought I filled that after we got off our live last time. Apparently I did not. Maybe I filled this one. I think I did. Okay, so just a layer of basic white. We're going to emboss our basic red with that embossing folder that you're going to get as part of the class. Okay. And this is a standard folder. You don't need the specialty plate. You just need, of course, the standard die cut and emboss machine. And your regular standard cutting pads. That's how you sandwich your embossing folder. And there it is. And you can see the relief, even though it's a standard, the relief is pretty detailed and pretty deep. So I like that. I'll lay that right there. Just be careful when you add your adhesive. Oh, thanks, Tina. That you go in short little strokes or light pulls so that you don't tear the embossed images. I'm gonna go ahead and lay that on the inside so I don't lose it. And we're gonna stamp our greeting. Now, the greeting on this card, right? We wish you a Merry Christmas. I love the Merriest Tree sets. If you saw my live on YouTube on Tuesday, you saw me use this, get the trees. I love that this is in the shape of a tree. I just think that's so cute. Oh, did they? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can find mine. But like I said, I'm fully unpacked and they did not show up. So I can't imagine I left them in the room. Okay, so we have our We Wish You a Merry Christmas done in Garden Green. And now we're going to stamp our gingerbread men in pecan pie. I'm going to mix this one up today. My card, I did the little face with white heat embossing. But if you're getting the class, maybe you don't have the embossing tools yet. So I'm going to show you. Hold on. That doesn't look like I want to stamp that, does it? I'm not sure what that is. And now I'm going to have ink on my fingers. Let's clean that up and try that again. But I want to show you an option. So if you don't have the white embossing, you don't have to. You can do it differently, right? Darn elf is hiding it. Somebody's hiding it. I think I just glanced at him when I got him, and I don't think I even really looked at him. So sad about that. Okay, so let me grab the face from the stamp set. Apparently I did. Oh, there it is. It was hiding in the corner. I got it. We're going to use early espresso. Put the face on with. There's also the 3 little hearts in there. You could stamp those in red if you wanted to. I chose to leave mine white for the icing effect. But I think he looks just as cute with the dark, maybe even cuter. What do you think? Which one? White or early espresso face? What's your vote? I'm putting the face away because, you know, those tiny little stamps really do like to disappear on us. And I don't want that. You like the white? White. Okay. Well, then I did it right the first time. So if you have heat embossing, you'll be able to do that. And if you don't, you can go with the dark face. I'm going to bring out the die. We're going to die cut those over here. This would actually fit through the mini machine if I just cut this piece of white in half. But since I'm right here by my big one, I'll tell you what, I love, love, love having the mini machine right at my stamp table where I design. If you're somebody that maybe your joints hurt or you just have trouble getting up and down, the mini machine saves a lot of that for you. Because so many of our current dies, and even some of our embossing folders, right? You can get through the mini. And you know, if you do a $150 party or more, not $150, if you do a $450 party, you can get that machine for half price. The big machine you cannot get for half price, unfortunately, but the mini we are able to get at half price with a qualified party. And yes, I do know people who have done their own $450 parties and qualified for the mini machine. All right. Get rid of that. There are our 2 little gingerbread guys. Now we're just going to trim off the, okay, so white it was. All right. Well, maybe you might have the white stays on pad too. You could do it with that. If you wouldn't happen to have the heat embosser. So I just trimmed off the little tag portion. And we're going to mount that flat in the center. Gonna grab some dimensionals. Oh, that's where whatever was on my finger went. Well, I'll get him off later and redo him. Do you ever lay something's laying right in front of you and you're looking and looking and looking for it? This table isn't even cluttered like my normal design table is. It's crazy. So who's got big plans for the weekend? There's our little guys. We're going to add the cute little bow. Now, all I did to get this bow, I cut this and I just snipped off the centerpiece, the center ribbon, if you will. We're going to mount that flat. Let me grab Tombo for that. I'm dog sitting. Oh, cool. What kind of dog? I so want a dog. My husband says no. We have 3 cats. It could get interesting. We had a dog and a cat. We had a poodle and a cat when I was growing up. And it was like living on the front some days, I swear. The cat would lay in wait on the dining room chair. And when the dog walked by, she'd jump on his back. I know Donna has a birthday tomorrow, right? Happy birthday a day early, Donna. We're almost birthday twins. Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? Like right here. What was I just saying? And then we're going to put one of the pretty embellishments on there. I don't think I used the big one. You get a lot of embellishments on this pack. On the inside, we'll go ahead and stamp our greeting. Fall ball. I remember those days. That's fun. Hopefully the weather's good. We're supposed to be going to an outdoor festival on Saturday. And it doesn't look promising. It looks not only hot, which hot, okay, I don't love it, but I can survive it. But it's supposed to have thunderstorms up here anyway. We're going up to my old college town. I graduated just about 45 minutes from here. There we go. So there's our first project. And we're going to move on to, so we like the white better. Okay. Camping, Tina's camping. Awesome. Now, do you have an RV or do you tent camp or cabin camp? What kind of camping are you doing? Because there's part of me that thinks I'd like to RV camp, but I've never camped other than 6th grade camp. And that was a long, long time ago, guys. All right, here's our next one. This one's a little bit of a fun fold. Okay. With the stocking. So we have a piece of basic red. We're gonna hit that, fold. And then, now this pattern of paper obviously is not part of your half pack that you're getting. So this will be extra paper cut to size for you in your kit. It was, Marge. That's what I said. It was a long, long time ago. Too long. You know what I remember? And I don't know if we were there at the same time or not, Marcia, but I think her name was Mrs. Weitzel, I think. And she was a science teacher. And I was in the back of one of the pavilions. We were having class. And yeah, I don't blame you, Tina. I do RV too. We were having class and she was showing her snakes. Do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, well, there's a boy I love back there with me. And he was chatting me. And the next thing I knew, I had a snake around my neck. Somehow she'd gotten behind me and dropped that snake around my neck. And she thought it would make me be quiet. It actually made me scream. And to this day, both of us are still scared of snakes. Well, I'm scared. We just don't like them. I'm scared. He probably just doesn't like them. Anyway, I can still picture her. That's how crazy it was. All right, let's get our stocking out here. Now I did do a little of this work in advance. So here's the stocking. I just stamped the stocking and die cut it with the die. So you get the cuff. You don't have to do anything else. Then I did it again and I just stamped the cuff so I could get the hook in a different color, right? So we're just going to mount the stocking to that. You'll never see the rest of it under there. You don't have to do that part. You could leave the white hook and it would be fine. And then I wanted a little bit of depth. You could emboss this with something if you wanted to, like maybe the snowflake embossing folder. If you have one of those, that would be cute, right? I didn't put the toe and cuff on this. You can absolutely do that if you want to. I went ahead and stamped the holly leaves in Old Olive. We're going to mount those right on there. And then for whatever reason, I did not pre-cut the holly berries. So let me do that quick. Yeah, no, that's my biggest memory of sixth grade camp. The fact when we got to the cabins and the counselor was going over her notes and she said, okay, there's somebody in here that needs to be in a low bunk because I understand you sleepwalk. And she's like, who is it? We're all looking at each other. Apparently it was me. I never knew I did that. I never knew I walked in my sleep, but my mother had put it on the floor. A lot of memories of sixth grade camp, apparently. Hey, Marlene. Oh, thank you. But I still love Camp Nawakel. It's still one of my favorite places. I haven't been there in a while, but I used to go up for church events too. All right, so we're gonna put our cute little holly berries on there. I think I need a silicone pad too. Hey, Cheryl, to add my adhesive. There we go. Such a cute little stocking, don't you think? I did go ahead, use that same Christmas embossing folder that you're going to get as part of your kit. There's that. Now, I took another piece of this designer series paper and I cut all the packages out. Why did I do that? Well, because I wanted to show you that even when it's on the side of the paper, you know how the print pattern runs right off the edge, it's not wasted. You can still use it. So let's try this one. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try it. So we're going to bring this one in like this, and that one, nope, we're going to need something else there. That's not going to work. But you can use even the pieces and parts of the packages. This one I think was one of the side pieces. Let's bring that in front of the bigger one that's got the edge cut off. Yeah, that'll work. So that's what we're going to do. So don't think that, oh, I can't use that package because it's off the side, because you can do that. You can absolutely do it. We're going to bring this one just like that. And the rest of that's going to be hidden underneath. So you're never going to know that that package isn't a full package. Okay. So no waste, right? We're going to mount that with some dimensionals. And I always like to put my dimensionals over those pieces that I've added, so I'm sure they stay where I want them, right? This was actually a card we made at my team meeting. So you're getting a team project in your class too. And then I have a piece of old olive here. We're going to use color and contour dies to cut that out. I literally just put away this morning because I forgot we were using that in this kit. I think it's this one that we want. It's the bigger one. Another one on adhesive sheets. Did you catch that? Every one of the hundreds of stamp sets that's going to be in the house are on magnetic sheets. Lori's ones that she uses, not so much. So I'm always excited when I see I've already got one done. Here's another little thing that I try to do. I didn't do quite as well today. When I cut something out, I try to center it because you could use that as a frame around something, right? So if it's something like this, I try to center it so I get two pieces that I can possibly use on my cards rather than just one. Other things like that I do. Sometimes if it's a smaller piece and I have a larger piece that I'm cutting, I'll put it up here. It's almost like a Polaroid. You got this white space down here you can stamp on. So just another idea for you to try to help you make the most of your scraps, right? Okay, so we're going to mount this onto our die cut. And then this is going to get mounted onto our flap. So we're only putting adhesive across the top. Don't want to go too low. And try to center it. I'm going to flip that up. I really like this set. As I said, it's not part of the class, but you can order that, right? And then you'll be all set when the class comes in. I also tried to keep the colors down. I think it's real red, garden green, or old olive, maybe old olive, and pond pie, I think are the three colors. So if you have those, you're set. Just get the bundle and you're all good to go. Okay, now grab my greeting and we'll finish this one off. This festive, wishing you a festive season. I know, don't get mad at me, or festive Christmas. It does come from the Trucking Along set. This is available. It's the punch that's not available. And I'm torn what to tell you. So that is supposed to come in the week of October 16th. And I say supposed to because nobody can guarantee it, right? I mean, it could get delayed in transit, the whole 9 yards. And I know there's a bundle saving of 10% when you buy the stamp and the punch together. But I also know that it is an online exclusive. And sometimes the online exclusives don't come back. So if the stamp set would sell out between now and then, right? Just a little food for thought if you're waiting for the bundle. Okay, there we go. One gem, and we've got this one all taken care of. I like that we get two sizes of these, and I like that you get so many. I think they're so pretty. And again, they're nice and flat, so you don't have to worry about mailing and having lumpy bumpy, right? Lumpy bumpy, is that a word? Did I just make that up? Okay. Uh-oh, I saw a mad face. Everything okay? All right, let's grab the next one. we're going to use the Santa hat. Love the Santa hat too. I do. And card kit is completely on the bottom. Basic white for our card base. And I might be cutting cardstock. There it is. I'm like, where did it go? So I'm making it easier by giving a layer of basic white. Sometimes it's easier than trying to marry it right to the card front. So we're going to go ahead and marry it to just a layer. This is a hard one. I love both sides of this paper. Actually, that's my problem for most of the paper in a walk through the forest. Both sides are excellent. And they've got really great traditional Christmas colors on it. Hi, Wanda. Thank you. Welcome. And then we're going to put this piece right here. But great traditional colors, as well as then you've got the snow colors in there. And of course, they brought the bears in as well. Where are you watching from, Wanda? If I can ask. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit of the real red ribbon and wrap that around. Here it on the back. Yes, guys, make sure you're giving me thumbs up, commenting, sharing the video, even if it's after the live. Now, I won't be giving these cards away next week or next time because this is a paid class, but I'll have a goodie for you. Mississippi, awesome. So I don't know where in Mississippi, but my ex was stationed in Pascagoula, Mississippi for a while. I spent a couple weeks down there with him between jobs. All right. Then I have some garden green. And I have the little tag here that we're going to stamp the ho, ho, ho on. Now, remember, I said it's only one ho. So we have to stamp that multiple times. And we have to try to keep it straight. So, wish me luck. Oh, nope, I'm already low. I felt it as soon as I dropped it down there. We'll try one more time. And then we'll figure out which is the better of the two. Oh boy. I think I'm going to go with that one because it looks like I did it intentionally. Okay, we're going to mount that to our garden green. That was good. First two were good on that one, and that second one went a little low on me. And of course, if it's not part of the bundle, so if it's not part of the Sending Cheer bundle, the die cutting will be done for you. There is Santa's hat. We're going to go ahead and mount the fur trim to the hat. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I know I did it. It's the little pieces you worry about when you pre-do everything. And then I have a Wink of Stella that we're gonna add some shimmer. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but this is a new one. So it's really nice and filled. And then I have the Simply Elegant trim in the gold. And I had all these little pieces cut for something else. So perfect to use for Santa. This is always a challenge, right? Oh, look at that. It went right through. All right, so there's Santa's hat, all shimmery. I'm gonna mount the tag flat. You can see these cards won't take you long to put together either. And remember, you're going to get enough to make 2 of each. So it might be something that if you have a close friend that loves to do Christmas projects, maybe they don't craft any other time of the year, invite them over and put the kit together. It's always more fun to stamp with someone, right? Yes, it would, Marcia. It would definitely work. As long as you've got, like you said, it's painted, right? I think I said, yes, painted wood. Yep. It would definitely work for you. And then we're going to put a little more bling on the pom-pom. And you'll get the pearls. You'll get the 6 pearls in there as well. So you have enough for both. We're going to pick up the gold pearls from the festive pearls. Not quite the nice little line that I had on the first one, but it works, right? And let me put these in here because invariably I lose the plastic. You bet. You bet. Yeah, I did years and years and years ago, 20 some years ago now. My husband and I made a toy box for my nephew, and I stamped wood with StazOn, and I colored it his name, stamped out his name with StazOn on wood, on a wood blank, colored it in with markers, and then clear coated it, and then added some bling to it, masculine bling at the time. And it worked out really well too. So you can actually stamp on wood as well. Just want to use the StazOn. All right, we're going to grab a glue dot. Maybe. Oh, there they are. I have a blank roll. And pop our bow right there. The bow will come pre-tied for you in this kit. That's not always the case. And then on the inside, I put the Pretty Merry Christmas from Brightest Glow in real red. Because, you know, what else is Santa going to say? Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, right? But of course, you could use whatever greeting you like that you have. Okay. So there is our third. I think it might be on back order right now, but I'll keep my eye on it for you. Double check me on that, but I think. All right, last one. Have you heard of the fractured technique? So this is the fractured technique that's really popular right now. And this one has the present on. Again, we did the embossing on the white with the embossing folder that comes in your kit. It says open me with the present. And guess what? It's a gift card holder. You're just going to slide your gift card right in there. So Old Olive for our base. We're going to bring in a layer of that cool tree paper pattern. It's paper too. It's also smaller, but that's all right. We'll make it work. This, we're actually going to use a little bit of Tombow liquid glue because I want it to be really tight to the edge so that you have plenty of room to slide your gift card in and out. You could slide cash in here as well, right? Don't put glue across the top edge. Ah, bummer. I'll keep my eye on it and let you know. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to put glue across the top edge because then you'll seal it shut and you won't be able to get your gift card in there. It's going to be one of those days. This I am going to just put adhesive the whole way over the back. And that's just going to pop right on the inside. So I did do the square and I went ahead and I embossed it. Okay. We're going to put that on here in the diamond orientation. This is a great scrap busting card as well, as you'll see in a second. I do want my points to kind of be going straight across as best they can, and I do want it to be as centered as I can make it. And then all you're going to do is lay your strips down. So I think these are we always have these kinds of strips left over after we've cut. We're going to grab the silicone pad again to put our adhesive on. My fingers aren't working. And you just butt it up against. And I just realized I should not have mounted the designer series paper. That's a bad habit I have. Butt it up against. So pick whichever side you're going to start on. When you do the next one, you just butt up against. That's your stopping point. You're still tight against your focal image, which in this case is our embossed square. And I don't know about you, I got tons of these little strips of cardstock, and you just work your way around. Let's see if I can snip this even with the designer series paper, and I can. Otherwise, I was going to try to pull it off, but I prefer not to if I don't have to. We go. So don't mat your designer series paper first. And actually, let's see if this one's long enough. And that one is actually supposed to come out this way. So we're going to snip that and do that. There we go. Trim that off. And again, if you do it without mounting the designer series paper, it's going to be a little bit easier for you. So that's called the fractured technique. I've got some circles here. We're going to stamp the Open Me in the real red. So you're getting a gift card holder, you're getting a fun fold, you're getting a new technique to some of you anyway, right? Easy peasy. Gonna go ahead and stamp and die cut our present. Very traditional Christmas colors. If you're a traditionalist, then this should appeal to you, right? Need a bit of Post-it tape to hold that in place. All right. Such a cute little gift. And see, there's the bow that actually the die cuts for you. On top of that, it's almost a sin to take that off, but we're going to. You could leave it on there, but just going to snap that right off of there. And then we're going to put on our old olive bow to tie everything together. Oh, thanks, Tina. Thank you, Thelma. The registration for the class will be in the newsletter tomorrow, but I am going to try, that word frustrates me when I can't make it work, try to put the registration link in the description of the video when we're done here, so that you guys can grab it first. Okay. Pop that up on dimensional. Okay. Grab our bling. Gonna have lots of bling left over too, which is kind of cool. Perfect little accent on our bow. And then on the inside, I have sending cheer in real red. Because who doesn't like a gift card or cash, right? I don't know about you, but I foresee that being the future for my nephew. And then I just put the For You under it in old olive just because I thought it was cute. There we go. Two-tone greeting on the inside. You don't have to do that. I am a messy stamper. Or do I have any sister messy stampers out there? Look at all the stuff laying all over the table. It doesn't want to come off. Oh, it attached itself. All right. And then there is card number 4. So 4 cards, 4 designs, a total of 8 cards in the class, a full package of the beautiful adhesive back sequin gems, and a half a pack of a Walk in the Forest designer series paper. It will be cut 6-6. If you're local, I can not do that. I can keep it whole. If you aren't local and I'm mailing it and you really want 6x6, let me know. I'll get it priced out, what it would cost to send it. Let's not talk about messy. But again, all die cutting that is not part of the sending cheer bundle will be done. So the circles will be done for you. This greeting tag will be done for you. All things like that. There we go. There's all 4. But you do need the bundle. You do need the sending cheer bundle. So maybe buddy up if you don't want to have it to yourself and split the class. You can do that. But it's $30 plus the postage. And the registration, as I said, will be open tomorrow for sure. It'll be in my newsletter. And I'm going to try to post it here for you. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks so much for watching and commenting and liking and sharing. I do appreciate all of those things. They definitely help me. And I appreciate each of you. Hey, stay cool this weekend. It's going to be a really hot one. And I plan to be live on Sunday night at 8. So come back and we're going to do some simple stamping together. Thanks, guys. Take care. Be safe. Bye.